Hello, ladies. What's going on? I'm outside with my kids. We're at the park. See, I gonna hear a lot of wind. I ain't gonna be on here too long, but I'm gonna hear long enough to say what's up. How y'all doing? Hey, Karen. What's going on? How y'all ladies doing? Thank y'all for dropping down in the chat. Happy Tuesday. I'm telling y'all these days are flying by so fast. It's kind of cool out here, honey. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, these boys is out here playing at the park, so I decided to hit my live button for a minute to let y'all know that I'm gonna be coming live in the morning time because we got some things to talk about. We most definitely do. I seen that homegirl got her kids this weekend or whatever, whatnot. She went live a little bit, but not as much as she normally does. I think she had homeboy over there. I seen she came on here excited Friday talking about she looked like Maria with her hair like that. She was very animated and had a lot of things to say. So I'm going to be reacting to that tomorrow morning. So y'all make sure y'all keep y'all bells ringing. I also seen that she had this some live or whatever, and she privated the live. I don't know what happened. I don't know if y'all seen it, but I had got a notification for it. About time I got to it, it said that it was removed. So I don't know what that was about, but it was titled um, "What a Day" or something like that. So I don't know if something happened with her and the kids or whatever yesterday or what. But anyways, how you doing, Mary? What's up, Melanie? Welcome to the chat, sweetheart. How are y'all doing today? Hopefully y'all are having a good day so far. Well, hopefully y'all had a good day, period, honey. Here in Oklahoma, it's very windy and it's been kind of slightly raining and stuff. So, the weather's changing a lot or whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I came live to let y'all know that y'all need to keep y'all spells ringing. I will be live in the morning sometime after I take my kids to school. Also, I am thinking, which I never thought that I would think to do, to venture out to other platforms and stuff like that as well too. And I might tell y'all when I'm going to do it so that y'all can follow me where I'm going to be going to. Okay, so that I can expand my horizons with this social media stuff. Okay, I'm breaking up. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I can get somewhere where I'm not breaking up. Let me know if I'm breaking up now. I probably am going to be breaking up because of where I'm at. Robin is giving her attitude. What's up, Mama Boo? Let me know if y'all could hear me. I'm outside, so it's probably in the area that I'm in. It's probably a little bad service or something. What's up, Mama Boo? What's going on? So Robin was giving her attitude. Well, she's her little mini me, so that's expected. I seen a live that she did, but I really didn't too much watch it. The live where she was cooking the ribs or whatever. Um, but when she came on here Friday, honey, I was like, yeah, she said that somebody, I don't know if y'all caught that she said that she had somebody had rolled up on her when she had, I guess, was picking the kids up or dropping the kids off or whatever. She was like, yeah, somebody rolled up on me. And I'm thinking to myself, was it Gerard or was it homeboy that rolled up on her while she was supposed to be getting her kids or dropping her kids off or whatever? Because she came on here super animated, super excited. And she was just talking real reckless and saying all kind of shit. Like how she allowed some strangers to hit her kids and she didn't care that if a man tried to discipline AJ, that she would allow them to. She would allow them to put their hands on him, and all types of stuff she was saying. So I was just like, yeah, this rod is tripping. Y'all can hear me? Okay, cool. hmm She's in for a rude awakening from those kids, and it's her fault. Nobody wants to take accountability for things that they do. Everybody wants to play victim. And she's one of them. People play victim to the situations that they create, and everybody else is a villain while they play victim. I can't get with nothing like that. You got a lot of people that are grown that don't like to take accountability for anything that they do or how they treat people or how they come about things or whatever, and she's one of them. And then she gets on here and try to play pretend like she don't know why things are the way that they are the way that they are because she made them that way. Period. When you make your bed, you got to lay in it as a grown person. When you make decisions, there's consequences. You have to understand that. Those kids, of course, are going to have different attitudes in regards to, she's rage baiting the audience. Is that what she's doing? Oh, okay. Well, that's what they good for. When you can't get those numbers that you're looking for, you start rage bait. You know, you start doing any and everything, start saying any and everything to get people to come see what you're doing. And that's Olivia. I found it quite funny that she wasn't live like she normally be live when she get those kids. I found that very funny because usually she is. And what I chalked it up to is that she had homeboy over there, and if she did, that's her business. As grown people, you can do whatever you want to do, regardless as to what people say. People are going to talk. That's what people do. They run their mouth. People like to talk. That's what they do. So you can't stop that from happening, or whatever the case may be. But when it comes to you, what's up, Tiffy? What's up, baby? What's going on, y'all? Hold on, y'all hear airplane and everything, don't y'all? I know y'all do. Hold on. Hey, Miss Barbara. Yeah, she wants people to talk about it. That's why they be rage baiting when they be doing weird shit, saying weird shit to get people upset, to get people feeling some type of way. When they feeling some type of way, that's that bullshit right there. But hey, they all do it. Rage baiting. If it ain't rage baiting, it's race baiting. It's one of the two. They want to be controversial, saying things like that, saying things, the side out thing. You can say whatever you want to say. Freedom of speech is a real thing, but at the same time, you should use some type of discernment as to what come out your mouth for people. Some people don't care, especially when it pertains to them getting some type of views or whatever. They'll do anything for them. So that's her. That's what she do. That's expected from her. What's up, Black Coffee? Yeah, she's very manipulative. Narcissists are like that. Narcissists like to present themselves to be certain ways that they're really not in front of people. But behind closed doors, you got messy motherfuckers that like to talk about people, be talking shit and all types of stuff, whatever the case may be, you know, or whatnot. Um, Olivia has a lot of growing up to do. I mean, a lot of growing up to do. She gets on here and she talks about the same thing that the same thing that she talks about people doing, she does herself, as if like she doesn't do it, like she doesn't get on her and cause friction or cause problems, like she don't get on her and cause drama, like she don't get on here and talk about Antonisha and Gerard every chance that she get, because that's her content, because she don't have nothing else to talk about, period. I think a lot of these mommies be getting confused as to what they got on here to do, and they just be all over the place. They supposed to be doing family oriented content and shit, but these bitches be on here showing ass and titties, on here rage baiting, saying just anything, to get, like I said, to get people upset, to get people mad or whatever. Race baiting, like Olivia be doing when she be saying that people be targeting her because of what she looks like and shit like that or whatever. Olivia's a little kid, okay? She got a lot of growing up to do, and she's not growing up no time soon or ever. She's going to be growing up with her children. Her kids is going to grow up before she do. Let's just be very clear. What's up, Virgo? What's up? What's up, Pammy? What's going on, y'all? What's up, Samoya? Yeah, she's a nut. That's what she is. Like, girl. But I really think that she had homeboy over there. She didn't want to let it be known that he was over there at her house while she had her kids there. So that's why she didn't too much go live, because anytime that Olivia get those kids, she lets it be known that they are there. Not that we have to know, because it's not none of our business, but she wants us to know every move that she makes. So therefore, we talk about it. If you want to show it, you want to produce it, then hey, you wouldn't be producing documents and things about courts and stuff like that if you don't want people to chime in as to what you got going on. That lets me know that you want to be topic of discussion. So therefore, when you are, don't call people obsessed, okay? Because evidently you want somebody to talk about you. Nobody talks about you offline. So online is where you get it. That's where she gets her jollies at, okay? What's up, Jesser? It's crazy. Strong Kitty Chrissy went out of town to turn a truck and sit up in a hotel for Friday or Monday alone. Honey, you know what? I need to subscribe back to her channel, because, honey, I haven't been watching her at all. So I'm going to go over there and subscribe back to her channel and see what she got going on over there, honey. I'm going to go over there and see what she got going on. I know she had Cadence on here. She posted a picture of Cadence with this blonde wig on her head, and I was just like, you know what? It's nothing wrong with you allowing, she's a minor, she's growing up, she's 17, she's gonna be 18 pretty soon or whatever. She's expressing herself as to what she want to be, but all of that blonde hair and that light ass makeup and shit, that should be beyond me, honey. I mean, like, for real, seriously. I mean, if you want to wear blonde hair, then fine. But when you start doing that light ass makeup on your face and shit like that, I can't get with that. Like your skin tone is perfectly fine. I want Cadence to know that. That Cadence don't have to go all light and like her mama. I don't know what she got going over there with them blonde wigs and them ash wigs and shit like that. But Cadence, on the other hand, yeah, I was just looking at that. I was just like, oh wow. But anyways, whatever. So she still ain't showed her man, I guess, But that's how Chrissy do. That's how she gets down. On Sunday, someone asked her nationality, and she said black. She never said she's black. She always says she's biracial. Then later she said she was white. Oh, really? The child looked horrible. I hate that for her. Yeah, honey. I looked at that picture and I just shook my head like, really? Like, seriously? But okay, cool. I guess the kids probably angry at her for dipping this summer. They probably is. I mean, you could be mad too if your mama dipped out on you and decided to leave and go out of town and go vacay. You know, some people like to put themselves before their kids. I'm not one to do that. Mine's is gonna come before any and everybody, and I don't give a fuck about how nobody feel about it. You know, that's how I rock and that's how I roll. Tristan and Jalen is top priority over top tier, all of that. So when it comes to them, they gonna come before any and everybody. Y'all already know that. Y'all already aware of that. That's why y'all know I don't be consistent on my shit like I'm supposed to. But like I told y'all in the community wall, it's about to get real raw around there. It sure is, most definitely so. It's about to be some new content that's about to be posted. Most definitely, yes, yes, it is. I'm not gonna hold myself back like I've been holding myself back when it comes to content and shit like that. Because I call myself trying to save people, but I'm no longer in the saving business anymore. I decided to hang that up. You know, I have to do what's best for me, and what's best for me is that I decided that I'm create content, and I'm gonna go and make sure I make some shit shake with this here of what I have in front of me. So that's what I plan to do. So that's why I'm telling y'all that I probably will be venturing out to other platforms or whatever, and I'll let y'all know when I want y'all to come and follow. Okay. I have a particular platform that I am on that I am sharing my I most definitely am. I most definitely am. But that's more for close people that are close to me in ways like that or whatever the case may be. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. But other than that, I will be starting to venture out on other platforms and stuff like that. So I will let y'all know, and I will put it on the community wall so that y'all can follow where I'm at, so y'all can see what's going on. Okay. hmm Yeah, because I'm trying to grow my fan base. I'm trying to do something for Tristan and Jalen before I leave this here earth. So I'm deciding that I need to produce some different type of content along with the content that I already do with my commentary and my reactions and stuff or whatever. So just get ready for it. Like on some real shit, it's about to definitely go up from here. And I'm not playing. I really ain't. I'm really serious this time. So y'all just get ready. Make sure y'all have y'all notifications on and make sure that's set to all so that y'all know when I do upload. Because it's about to go down. Right? All right. We gotta venture out and go different places and shit like that. I think it's about that time. My channel will be 4 years old on the 29th. When I grow this channel the way that I know that I can grow it, the way that I know I can get people to come off in here. I used to gain about 20 subscribers alive. So I'm trying to get back to where I was at. So just bear with me, okay? Because it's definitely about to happen. But back to what we was talking about before my phone died. Okay, my children are running around here. They have the park to themselves, okay? So they're just running around playing or whatnot, trying to tire them out, tire them down before it's time for them to get ready to go to bed for school in the morning. But yeah, back to what I was talking about. Um, yeah, Olivia got a lot of growing up to do. She really does. Hopefully, for the sake of herself, no, for the sake of her children, not for herself because she's already selfish. For the sake of her kids, that she decided to do better or whatever. But like I said, homeboy probably was over there playing that game. We didn't see her as much. She didn't when she got the kids Thursday. I thought she was gonna come live after or whatever. But when she did, I said, okay, cool. She probably will wait until the next day. But when she didn't, I said, okay, it must be something going on, honey. Maybe those kids go back and tell Gerard that they met her little friend or whatever that she swear was out working for those 4 days, 3 days off. Or she's gonna pop up with him being off in the house or whatever. But did y'all see that live that she did that she privated? Did y'all see the live that was titled "What a Day" yesterday? And she took it down. I was wondering why she privated that video. What happened? Did something happen in that video to where she wanted it to not be up? Because I sure didn't get to see it. All I seen was the notification, and when I clicked on it, it said that this video has been removed from the uploader, so she had took it down. So I don't know what happened. What's up, Mia? What's up, Jack Leese? What's going on? She said that she thinks that everything is going to work out in her favor. hmm I'm about to get you up out of here, honey. I don't know what type of shit you on, but I'm about to show you what I'm on, though. hmm Thank you for coming off in here. Thank you for the view. Make sure you hit the like button, too. Okay? Because you ain't finna spam my chat. You want something else. I missed it, but I don't watch her. Okay. Somebody probably caught her, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure somebody watched it when she went live and they clipped it. So I would have to go look for it to see what it was about. I'm pretty sure people will be talking about it, but I haven't even checked to see if people have been doing reactions on her. But hopefully she dropped those kids off on time and they wasn't late, like she normally does. Because Olivia thinks about herself and nobody else. The main thing, the overall goal is to, in these type of situations like this, because they can happen. I mean, if you end up doing something that you're not supposed to be doing to lose your kids or whatever intentionally, this all could have been avoided if Olivia would have did what she was supposed to do, but she did what she wanted to do. So and then on top of that, she's a narcissist. Like, so everything that she's trying to make out to be, to work out the narrative that she tries to spin to work in her favor, we're all looking at her crazy because we all know what it is and what it's not. So it's just like, how dare you get on here and try to paint a different picture when when the paint has already dried. Like, seriously, you get on here and talk about how people are targeting you and trying to make you out to be a bad mother, but that's all you have represented yourself to be. If you want yourself to be represented as something, then that's what you're supposed to do. If you don't want to be talked about in a way, then you should present yourself in that way. If you have a platform, then use it in a different way to where people will see you in a different light. Don't use it in a way to where people will think that your ass is ratchet and you a poor pissed mother and you ain't nothing but a breeder. That's a choice that you choose to make when you get on here and upload content and talk all that nonsense. Bitch, I would never say that I will allow another man to put their hands on my sons. They got a father for that. They got a grandfather for that. They got uncles. You know what I'm saying? If they see if my sons need to be chastised, there's men for that. I would never allow no man outside of those men that I just named to ever think they finna put their hands on my kids. But she said it's okay for her. She said that if she's seen a man out in public, that he could correct AJ, even if he don't know AJ and AJ don't know him. That's why when AJ got popped by homeboy, he was shocked because he's like, "What is you doing putting your hands on me?" And to her, that was a turn on. It would never be a turn on for another man to be putting his hands on somebody else's kids, especially if he wouldn't want nobody to pop his. What part of the game is that? And then say, do you want another one on top of that? And you smiling and you smirking. And then you wondering why your kids is not with you now. What's up, Adrian? What's up, Sinful? What's going on? What's going on? Only thing that can save her is dropping that 21st homeless and pregnant check. Yeah, that's pretty much it because that's the one that's come. That's the one that she received. And check this out. I noticed that she was talking about a van, talking about how she wanted to get one. How about Olivia already got that motherfucker? How about she already have it? That's probably another reason why she wasn't going live while she was driving like she was driving in that damn Suburban, because Olivia already got another damn car. I believe, don't y'all remember Olivia uploaded a short with her being in a different vehicle and it was not that damn truck? So whose car was she in? Whose car was that girl in? Whose car was she in when she uploaded that short that we seen her in not too long ago? It was not that Suburban. It was not that truck that she normally be in. It was not that. It was something totally different. So she's talking about getting rentals and talking about what. Oh guys, what do you think about this? Oh guys, what do you think about this type of van? Guys, what do you think I should get? I'm just thinking like it's gonna be very roomy, and I'm thinking Olivia already got the motherfucker. To be honest with you, I think she done already got it. I think she has it already. Yeah, Lexi, what's up? You said her sister's car? Maybe real quick. No, that was just like hold on. When was that? When she uploaded that video, when she uploaded that short. I'll have to check and see y'all. When she uploaded that short, go back from there. I'll do it tomorrow when I come live and I come on camera or whatever. But yeah, I remember she had uploaded a short and she was off of some type of vehicle and it wasn't hers or whatever. But then she gets on here talking about some like y'all noticed that she haven't said anything else about that GoFundMe. How she ain't been typing people up about how she's trying to get an attorney to save her kids and shit because she got what she wanted out of the people already. So there's really no need to press the issue about the GoFundMe. Either y'all going to donate to the GoFundMe or y'all not type shit. But yeah, y'all notice she haven't said anything about it. Just like Jasmine done disappeared after she supposedly got that $1,000 and she disappeared right before her birthday. And guess whose birthday is coming up tomorrow? And Jasmine got on here complaining about how things have been for her and how she keep coming up short. When you have something that's your main source of income and that's your main source of income, how could you not show up to come to it and then get on here and talk about how you can't do this and how you can't do that and then say, well, you guys, if you have anything to help me, even if it's $1, I'll accept it because I need to make this payment because if not, I'm going to get evicted out of my apartment. Like, bitch, what? What's wrong with you? Like you done disappeared. Y'all just be disappearing. Y'all disappear. Y'all get on here faithfully and beg, but when y'all faithfully beg, y'all get what y'all want and then y'all disappear. It's like that nobody see you. Where did you go? What happened? Did you get your shit handled? I hope you did. I hope you wasn't lying. I tell y'all all the time, you don't have to get on here a lot of these people. These people is willingly giving out their money. Evidently, y'all getting it. So why lie? Just tell the truth. I ain't gonna get her and lie about shit. I'm going to tell the truth. If I say I need some help, I'm say I need some help. I'm not gonna sit here and make up no sob ass story to make nobody feel sorry for me. That's weird shit. I think his birthday is tomorrow, girl. That boy's birthday is tomorrow. And then the little man, he deserves to have things. It's not his fault that his daddy is absent or whatever the case is with that or whatnot. He deserves to have things, but Jasmine shouldn't have to scam to get shit for him. And when she goes and call herself trying to take shit, I noticed when she was on that video, she had one of those little buggy things where you put shit in the back at the bottom like a wagon. Girl, let me find out you was walking out with shit in that wagon. Girl, you crazy as hell. So what you do? Did you have something that you threw over it? Because that explains why you said that you had something that still had the thing on it, and you made a whole voiceover instead of taking the shit back to the store to get the damn ink thing off of it. I was just thinking to myself, who the hell is not gonna take that back? Because you already know that those things spit out ink. So that explains it. When I seen that video, I said, yeah, she must have had that shit in the back of that damn wagon, honey, and walked right out the store with that motherfucker. That's why that thing was still on there. Like if you're gonna be doing that type of shit, just make sure that if you're gonna do it, make sure your kids can fit what you stealing, honey. Because it defeats the purpose. You will look real dumb to get caught to be stealing some shit your kids can't fit. That's wild. That's wild. Oh no, ma'am, her wealthy stepfather is going to pay for her a car, but not a loyal. They don't give a damn about those kids. Those kids don't look like them. That's why. That's why those kids are still where they at. Y'all have to understand that. Those kids don't look nothing like Stella or Olivia. So those kids is gonna stay where they at. Her excuse is, well, one day they're gonna see what their father did. What's up, Monique? One day they're gonna see what their father did and how their father kept them away from me. When all in reality, now you kept yourself away from them when you decided to pick and choose when you wanted to go see them. You don't pick and choose when you want to go see your kids and then complain when you can't see them. That's weird shit. If you have times when you're supposed to go get them, you go get them. When you have times you're supposed to be spending with them, you spend it with them. That's what you do. That's what I'm talking about. That's that weird shit right there. How the fuck you gonna sit there and say somebody keeping you from your kids when you were supposed to be having them for 60 days? And then the day that you want them, you can't get them. Then you want to sit there and talk about somebody trying to alienate you from your kids. Now, bitch, that's what you chose to do. You made a decision. So when you make a choice for yourself, you have that right to make that choice. But you have to understand, like I said, for every action, there's a reaction, homegirl. There's consequences to your actions. It really is. Don't nobody care about you screaming how you the mama. You knew you was the mama when you lost them. So what? So what is we doing? What is we doing? You know, the world is full of nothing but narcissists. I swear, honey. I mean, nobody wants to take accountability for what the fuck they be doing. Everybody want to play victims. They victims in every storyline. Like, bitch, be a victor, not a victim. I'd rather be a victor than a victim. I'm not a victim in anybody's goddamn story. Like, I just ain't. I really am not. I'm a victor, not a victim, honey. People be claiming that victim mentality because they want somebody to feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for shit. Sure don't. I sure do not. No apologies. So sure, don't have any. Nope. But when you dealing with narcissists like that, that's how they behave. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to take accountability. They're manipulative. They be lying and shit. You know, she get on her talking shit about Gerard and all of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And talking about, oh, they don't like me. You know, none of his people, they don't care for me. You know, he's surrounded by people that don't like me. Like, look how you be, what you be doing. Look the type of shit you be on. You got to understand something. You ain't, nobody's playing your little games that you like to play. You the only one with the joystick playing games and shit, and ain't nobody picking up but you. Until she realized and understand that the better off that she would be before she ended up losing her last two. You know, people want to say about people making fun about people losing their kids. Don't you do shit to lose your kids then? That's what you don't do. Everybody have a choice as to what the fuck they do. So if you choose to do things that's gonna get your kids taken from you, then they deserve to be taken. Cause only you can get them taken. And that's just real talk. Nobody feels sorry for somebody that's doing things to get their kids taken away. Okay? You know what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do as a parent. And if you don't know, then ask somebody. Shit. It's simple. It's simple. That's what I believe. All of these kids is check babies. Most definitely so. That's what they use their kids for. See, I'm not in the business of doing no shit like that. Did you see how she was dressed in front of? I see how she was dressed. You know, she's an attention whore. You know, what's up, man? Yeah, Sips will still give them money. You right. Scammers. But what you got to scam for? Like I said, man. I mean, everybody falls on hard times or whatever the case may be. And you might need a little bit of help. And it's not nothing wrong for you seeking that shit. But it's something wrong for you scamming people and using your kids as pawns in your little games. Like, my kids ain't pawns and ain't shit that I got going on. So therefore, I would never use them to try to collect no dough. If anything, I'm trying to collect some dough for them, not from off of them. You get what I'm saying? That's exploitation. I believe that they really do have something, need to have something set in place to where you can't exploit your kids without their consent. You need to have consent to have them on cameras and shit, having cameras in their face as soon as they come out your puss. And that's not cool. How you know your kid want to be on camera? How you know that that won't affect them when they get older, that you don't put all of their damn business on the internet to get paid? That's just whack. But to each his own. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what you choose and what you're doing with your content. Because not everybody that does content with their children do the shit that these females be doing. You know, they actually be showing their journeys of, like, you know, women that have kids with autism and things like that, or just showing their journeys with their kids or whatever, actually doing shit with their kids and not taking from their kids. These women will go and get checks and shit like that. But what do their kids get? What are their kids receiving? What do their kids get from what they are benefiting from off of them? Nothing. Not a bitch ass thing. Olivia says she can't make no child support payment for her kids. They not worth it. That's what she said. She said she don't have the means to do so, but she wants to be able to have the kids every other weekend. How you gonna want the kids every other weekend, but you can't even take care of them? Why they not even in your house? I mean, every other week, but you can't even take care of them while they out your house. That don't even make no sense. You say you don't have no money, so how you gonna have some money when they get there? That's crazy. When she to do, and she have yet to do it. We shall see. Come on, boys, let's go. We shall see, y'all. hmm We shall see how this goes for her. So she keeps playing all these little games and all of this stuff that she keeps going on or whatever. Whether that court date is on the 30th or not, if she haven't been making payments for that child support, it's definitely supposed to go down for her. Okay. She said that people was waiting for her demise, but now she created it for herself. So we just sitting up here watching the show. Like, when you want to be a part of the circus and you want to be a clown, then hey, if we off in the audience watching that shit, it is what it is. Hey, you decided to give us a show and we tuning in. So here we are. You getting what you want, right? She wants the attention, so we gonna give it to her. We gonna give her the attention that she's been looking for, honey. Okay, that's what we gonna do. I feel sorry for the youngest one. She's not teaching them nothing. Don't take care of them properly, and allow all. Cons of men around them, baby, is still sick. Kalani stay sick. And she says she has allergies. Well, you need to go get her allergies checked out. Well, if the allergy medicine that you giving her is not working, it's not potent enough for her, then you need to take her to the doctor so they can give her something else then. So then that way that should go away because she don't need to be uh coughing and hacking all the time like that. No, she don't. That girl don't need to be doing all of that shit. Yeah, it's the clown show. Welcome to the shit show. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, yeah, Jasmine done disappeared, y'all. She done disappeared into the wind, honey. That $1,000 went towards that man. She went and bought him something for his birthday, talking about, you guys, I have a second deposit. While she was on her trying to talk shit about Olivia playing like she was homeless the whole time, she needed a second deposit, and all of a sudden she just pop up 4 days before the deposit is needed, before she's supposed to get evicted. And then once she received the money, voila, she's gone. She's gone. Disappeared into thin air. Ain't seen her. Have y'all seen her? Where she been at? How come she ain't been uploading no content or whatever, whatnot? She the last time she uploaded was that baby off in that damn she said it came from Costco. His riding car that he got. I would never want something for one of my boys that I can't get for the other. Aiden ain't never had nothing like that, so therefore Legendary's ass would have had nothing like that either. If I can't get something for Tristan, I'm not getting shit for Jalen. Sorry. If I can't get nothing for Jalen, I'm not getting nothing for Tristan. If they can't both get what I equal, then guess what? Somebody is not there ain't either one of them supposed to have it. That's how we gonna do that. No one is gonna come before the other. So she does things like that, you know. She does things like that. Okay, you tired now? Good. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's a shame. Hold on, y'all, because we about to hang up. So I gotta connect to something else real quick. Yeah, I gotta connect to something else. Hold on, y'all. Her bald spot not growing in either. Yeah, I did see that off of that baby's head. I was wondering if that's what that was or whatever, or if it was just kind of slightly parked, like real big or something. But no, she really do have like a little spot in her head. No, that cough would have probably got her throat hurting more than it. What's up, New England? I never watched that loser. I appreciate those that react on her so I don't have to watch. Well, honey, I hope somebody caught that video that she took down. Did y'all see the big old plate of food she prepared and put away for that man? That's because he had been over there, Miss Barbara. That's what I'm telling y'all. The reason why we hadn't seen Olivia is because she had that man over there the whole time that she said he was supposed to be gone. She didn't want us to know that he was over there because she didn't want Gerard them to know that he was there. But I bet those kids went back and told Gerard that he was over there if he asked, or if they didn't voluntarily tell him that. Because when have y'all ever known for Olivia? Like I told y'all, you know when you see people doing, they do the same thing over and over again. So you already know what to expect from them going there. You already know what's going on with your daddy. They already know. They already know what to expect. Yeah, and go wash your hands and stuff too. That's what you're supposed to do when you came off in here. But let me see. The two orphans have competed with the internet for attention since birth. Yes, because she done had the camera off in their face. That's what they do. The baby was taking breathing treatments a few months back. That baby probably got asthma. That baby probably got asthma, and she ain't trying to see about that baby's asthma. Let me move this damn thing. I forgot the thing was still up there. So I can make sure my bubble is moving, honey. We should be good now as far as my reception go and stuff or whatever. But yeah, she'll figure it out one way or the other. But that shit that she had going on Friday, honey, she was just too excited and too happy talking about some y'all. Guess what, you guys? Guess what? Somebody pulled up on me. But she didn't elaborate who that person was. So I was just thinking the way that she was acting gave me that she must have seen Gerard Friday. Yeah, that's what it was given. Her attitude, her whole little demeanor, how she came on her so animated, and the things that she was saying had me sitting up there like, either Gerard rolled up on her or homeboy rolled up on her while she was getting those kids. Because she said that somebody rolled up on her, but she didn't say who. She didn't specify who it was. Why would somebody be rolling up on you while you supposed to be getting your kids? And who would that person be, and how would they know to roll up to? I would hope that it wasn't him, because he don't need to be knowing nothing about where no kids is going to school at, or meeting her nowhere where they going to school at, or none of that shit. But she most definitely did say, you guys, guess what? Someone pulled up on me. And I was just thinking to myself, who? So I was like, yeah, it must be something with that. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, she most definitely did not come live when she first got those kids. And it was, mainly to let everybody know, yeah, y'all was letting me know that I wasn't going to be able to get them. But look, I popped up with them just like I told y'all that I would type shit. I said, oh, well, look at this. You know, I'm happy that she was able to get her kids, because I'm sure that those kids were happy to see her. I see that she did take them out to Urban Air, and they had a little fun there or whatever. Oh, and so I watched a little bit of that live when she took them out. But that was the first time that I seen her go live when she had those kids. I believe it was like Saturday. Was it Saturday or was it Sunday? It might have been Saturday or whatever. But I was like, yeah, that man probably was right up there with them too. We don't know. Don't know if he ever came in, but she for sure fixed him. Yeah, if she fixed him a plate, he definitely was around, honey. If she fixed the plate and you seen her fix the plate, he definitely have been around those kids. And like I said, that's the reason why she didn't come live. You a grown ass woman. So like I said before, regardless as to what the reactions that you hear that you like to listen into, if you want to bring anybody around your kids, that's your business. But you just better make sure that nothing happens to them, because if something happens to them, guess what? Your ass is gonna be going to jail. So that's what you need to do. You can bring who, what, when, whatever around your kids, because they are yours. They indeed are yours. You can do whatever you want to do with your children. Can't nobody tell you what to do with your kids, but you just better make sure that nothing happens to them, because if something happens to them, you the one gonna be in trouble about it. What's up, Melody? You the one gonna have to answer to whatever it is that you may have to answer to if something was to happen to them. Real mothers wouldn't be thinking about bringing random ass dudes around their children that they're just in passing with, that they're just screwing anyway. If anything, you talking about, she was like, oh, I think I'm gonna let him meet Robin after her birthday. Her birthday's next month. Like, bitch, what? So you want to allow your daughter to meet this man after, if everything works out, then I'm gonna allow him to meet them next month after Robin's birthday, because I plan to do something for her birthday. Olivia's whole thing is trying to make Gerard mad because he has pissed her off. So she's going to do any and everything to try to spite him in any type of way. Meanwhile, all she's doing is keeping herself from being able to see her kids. That's all she's doing. She don't realize that, because she's too stuck on the fact that she thinks that this is a game. I have never seen somebody that's in their 30s that think everything is a damn game and that everything is a joke, to the point to where they lose their kids, and then they still with the bullshit that they was on 5 years ago, 5 years later. No type of progression, no type of anything. Not even trying to show the judge that she's even trying to be a mother to her children. She's showing them exactly that she's not trying to do anything, because her actions is showing exactly what she wants to do. She's choosing herself because she does not want to pay her child support due to how she feels about where her money is going to be going. Not realizing that you can't just be withholding money that you're supposed to be paying due to how you feel. Fuck how you feel and pay for your kids. Your kids is in their household, so the money is going off in there. Just as long as your kids is not walking around looking certain ways while you send the money, I wouldn't give a shit. If she focused on her kids and not focused on Antonisha and Gerard, then maybe she'll pay her child support. But since she's so focused and so obsessed with those two individuals, like she claimed people are obsessed with her, That's what I'm talking about. You got hypocrites that do the same shit that they'll talk about what you do will be doing the same shit. She'll sit up there and tell people that they don't have no content unless they're speaking on her. But this silly ass bitch don't have no content unless she's speaking on Gerard and Antonisha. Gerard and Antonisha don't have shit to do with her other than those kids with Gerard. The only thing that she got to do with Gerard is with those kids. She don't have shit to do with Antonisha. Nothing. But she faithfully keeps their names in her mouth because that's what keeps her content going. And that's what keeps her subscribers growing. Is by her being petty and messy talking about this shit. You cannot be a hypocrite talking about what people do when you do the same shit. You might do it in a different way, but you still doing the same fucking shit. Just because these people are in your real life and connected to you, don't make it okay. It does not. It does not. That's just like motherfuckers that'll sit up there. That reminds me of people that'll sit up there and talk about you behind your damn back, right? They'll talk and say all of this shit behind your back. Won't say shit to your face, but they'll talk all of this shit behind your back. And then if you say something or if you talking about somebody, then they'll be sitting up there talking about how messy you are when they some messy motherfuckers they damn self. That's the same shit. How you gonna call somebody messy when you messy your damn self? But you just you secretive about it, or you might be loud about it. But you can't try to be passing judgment on shit that you're doing. You cannot talk about somebody doing something when you're doing the same damn thing. It makes absolutely no sense. So if you can get on here and shoot the shit about somebody, then somebody can get on here and shoot the shit about you. It's no damn different. You can't think that what you're doing is valid because you know these people and we don't know you personally. We know enough about you to speak on you for sure because you put every damn thing online. Nothing is left to anybody's imagination. Everything is content for y'all. That's how y'all make y'all's money. What's up, everyday life? What's up, baby? She's upset about Gerard because that's who she wants. She don't really too much care for those other two. But if Zolo gave her the time of day, because remember what's up on the time, she was claiming that they also was on a friendship kick, and he was telling her how he was waiting for something in regards to Donna, like he's waiting for some type of money or some shit or whatever the case may have been. You know, those baby daddies is not paying her no attention. But the one that she really want is Gerard. That's why she won't keep his name out of her mouth. That's why she keeps speaking on him. Even if this is your situation, you don't have to speak on it. You can keep that shit to yourself. She speaks on it because that's how she makes her money. And if she don't speak on it, ain't nobody gonna pay her ass no attention. Because who's gonna pay her some attention? Now, I will say that Olivia does have personalities where she can keep a crowd. But she's not keeping a crowd unless she's rage baiting, or race baiting, or talking about Antonisha and Gerard. Get out here and do some content about Olivia getting her shit on and her shit together type shit. Not about what motherfuckers around you is doing, especially when you creating shit with these people and then trying to play victim. That's what I said. I can't respect motherfuckers that like to play victim and shit like they ain't did no wrong and everybody's doing something to them, or you done did something to them and they ain't did shit to you, or you made them feel some type of way but they ain't made you feel no fucking kind of way. It's like a one-way type of street type of situation with this bitch. She thinks that everybody's trying to target her. Everybody's waiting for her downfall. Everybody's waiting for her demise. Meanwhile, she's the one creating all of this shit for herself and putting on the show for us to see, for us to watch it. Tune in and talk about it. I believe that everybody's on here talking about something or somebody else's situation in some type of way, shape, or form. And it just baffles me that these idiots will get on here and say that stupid ass shit. I just don't understand how come people can't mind their business. Bitch, why are you broadcasting your business? For it to be talked about. I can't express this enough. People cannot attack what the fuck they don't know or what you don't show. People could only assume, speculate, and be manipulative and lie about certain shit that they might, well, whatever narrative they may want to push, they'll push that shit. Or whatever the case may be. But you cannot be a hypocrite and talking about people when you talk about people your damn self. How the fuck does that work? I believe everybody motherfucking body talk about every motherfucking body, especially motherfucking family members and some more shit. Friends, foes, and hoes. You not no damn victim, but you a fucking villain. That's why you have all these issues and all these problems and all these dramas, because you're the chaos demon. What else do you expect? I bet she can't go a month without making them her content or her children's situation her content. Why do you even want this to be a topic of discussion when you ain't even trying to get them back, or you ain't trying to fight for them? You sit there talking about that GoFundMe, talking about, you guys, I'm not going to go live unless you guys give me $100 a live because I don't make any money over here and I really need to get me an attorney. Bitch ain't said shit about no fucking attorneys. Bitch talking about cars and shit. Talking about tummy tucks. Talking about she over there looking like a Maria because she really wants to be one. Bitch don't know who or what she wants to be because she's confused. But one thing she ain't confused about is being a piss poor ass breeder. And she's trying to make more, have more, if she can. They all be putting their business out on the internet, honey. And then be coming with this bullshit talking about how somebody needs to mind their business. No, bitch, keep your business to yourself. How about that? How about you keep your business to yourself? You know what I'm saying? People won't have nothing to say if you don't come over here posting documents about you going to court, showing us that you done got served, telling us how Gerard ain't let you get your kids. That's between you and him and no in his kids that you're not able to see. Why do we need to know that? Because you want us to talk about it, right? You want the conversation to be about you. You want to be the topic. She says it all the time. Without me, none of these bitches would be making money. But bitch, what money are you making? You said you're not making none. But we know that you are. And so does the course. But see, listen, check this out. So let's just say hypothetically, Olivia really did go off into court and tell them that she had that channel and showed them her earnings as to how much she made, which was the 5K. So they said from that 5K, this is what you're gonna have to pay in regards to your child support. It's gonna have to be 1,300. Fine. Okay. So then when they told her how much that child support was gonna be, she said, hell no. Nope. I'm gonna have to make it fake and shake like I ain't making no money no more. So therefore I'm gonna tell them that I'm demonetized. I'm not making no money. So what she didn't do, and what she's not gonna do is take it back off in there now to get it modified because she had been lying about not receiving any funds for however long she's been lying about it. Period. So miss me with that, how much it is and how much you cannot afford, because if you cannot afford it, you wouldn't have been lying and you would have took that shit off and you would have told that judge something different than what you told them. You showed them and told them that your ass was demonetized. You sure wouldn't have committed that lie in court and told them that bullshit, especially when they able to come see about you, bitch. Anything that your shit is connected to, they are able to see that. You can think all you want to, that they can't see it, it's being seen. You cannot sit there and tell me that you fighting or you want something fair for yourself when it comes to your kids, but you moving real reckless and shit. You're not gonna move reckless as a mother if your main goal is to get your kids. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, she could stay in La La Land if she wants to, and that La La Land gonna get her La La locked up. What's up, Sandra? She wants everyone except herself. Yeah, she's just a trip. She needs to grow up for real, for real. But my main thing is this. Keep the shit that goes on between you and your children off the internet. Then it won't be a topic of conversation. If you stop coming live when you get your kids instead of spending time with your kids like you supposed to, because remember, you're not making no money off this shit, so it wouldn't matter if you go live or not, since that's the story that you're trying to push. um I'm in passing with my children. If Tristan and Jalen did not stay with me and it was my time to get my kids, y'all would not be seeing me because I would be with my kids. I wouldn't feel the need to be hopping on here to be online talking to y'all or entertaining y'all when I need to be entertaining my children that's coming to see me. That's not going to be with me every day. I don't feel the need to come and show and prove to y'all any motherfucking thing. If y'all think I'm not going to get my kids, then y'all just going to think I'm not going to get my kids. That's fine. But I'm not going to come over here and show y'all nothing. I don't feel the need to. But Olivia is a show and prove type of female. That's why she went and got that wet ass from Gerard, and now she's looking stupid because she still looking stupid. Even though she was able to get her kiss, she's still looking dumb because she said, this is what she said. I'm gonna talk about this until the day that I die. I'm gonna always talk about my story because it's mine. And I don't care about what none of you bitches say, because if I want to talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it every day. Bitch, find you some business, okay? Find you some business that's not Antonisha and Gerard. The same way, the same type of advice that you're giving, practice what you preach, bitch. Just what I can't get with motherfuckers that don't practice what they preach. You can't be sitting up here talking about somebody when you do the same fucking thing. Practice what you preach, okay? Find you something to do. Find you better content. Find you something find something other to talk about than your ex-husband / baby's father and his wife. If you do that, then we'll find something different to do, because you're not the only poor piss breeder on here. You're just the only piss poor breeder that likes the attention that you receive, even if it's off you being a piss poor mother. And we're talking about how you ain't got your kids. You all in for it. You even hitting panels and hitting comment sections and shit, trying to be seen and heard. Trying to be seen and heard. Making a complete fool of yourself. But yeah, when you are in passing with your kids, you might want to visit with them. Yeah, you might not want to entertain YouTube or TikTok. You might want to entertain them. Then maybe, just maybe, Christian won't be over there having meltdowns the first day that he's there with you, and maybe you wouldn't be so standoffish from his own mother that gave birth to him. Maybe if you wouldn't prioritize your 2 kids that's fatherless over the ones that have a father, and that man that you trying to squeeze in your schedule, the one that you said that was an electrician that you was lying about, bitch, please. He probably do a little HVAC here and there, but 4 days on, 3 days off. Oh, really? So why are you making plates for somebody who make a plate for? Because that's what my audience just said. But once again, like I said, why are you hiding them? You didn't hide them the week before when you had them off of your house. Why are you hiding them now? Because whether you showed them on camera or not for it to be seen, how you know your kids is not gonna go back and say something unless you told them not to? But God guarantee Christian will. Maybe Ryan will too, because they most definitely met that new man. They most definitely met him. He definitely was around, and that's why this clown was not on live like she normally be. Because this bitch will be on live every single day that those kids are there if no man was present. But since she see that, no, that's not a good idea. It's not a good idea for me to have him on camera while my kids are here because I still got to go to court. I guess she played a little chess move, honey, but ain't nobody dumb. We already know he was there. I almost definitely know that he was there, and you do too. But at your grown ass age, you feel like you have to hide things that you do. I don't know why. You done already made a fool of yourself, so keep fooling. Keep fooling, fool. Like, see, go ahead and keep going. Shit, I'm sure he do a little HVAC. You know what I'm saying? He might do a little HVAC here and there. He just might. She confused. She don't know what she wants. She wants him, and she don't. Yeah, that's because she's been hearing the commentators. Okay, so here's the thing. This is how Olivia operates. Okay, she's one of those people that have to be validated. If she's not validated, then she's gonna go the opposite direction. So her main thing was she bought the homeboy as a trial run to see how people were going to respond and how people was going to react to him. When people talked about him and said he sounded like a stud, instead, he sounded like a bitch, and he probably was one. She decided to say, come on here, you guys, you know what? I just think that I want to be by myself. I don't think that I want to be in a relationship. Like, last night really just showed me some things. I just really think that I just probably just need to be by myself. So let me just call him and just let him know that, I really don't want to do this. Yeah, like playing the mind games and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, trying to downplay the dude. That's why he came on here and embarrassed her ass and told her that she looked like the Grinch and she looked like something off of Foolville. I promise you, homeboy was off of over here in these bushes. I promise you, he's probably a silent subscriber. Because where the fuck did he come from? Oh, I forgot she got him off a dating app. And she swears up and down that nobody knows who she is. Bitch, people know exactly who the fuck you are, especially on YouTube. You're being shared out on Facebook and every motherfucking word, TikTok and all types of shit. So how do you figure that nobody knows who the fuck you are? Like you just off the radar. If you was off the radar, you wouldn't be on YouTube showing yourself. We wouldn't see you. But we see you, idiot. We see you. We know that you're there. Like, get it together. Where did she get all that money from? She got it from her subscribers when she scammed them, Miss Barbara. All the money that you haven't seen Olivia spend, all of the new merchandise that you have seen her have, even with it, the lotion or whatever the hell that girl had, all of that shit went towards the things that she wanted. She gets on here and screams like I said, you got people that want to portray themselves to be certain things that they're not. She wants people to believe that she really loves those kids, but it's being fucked those kids because ever since she scammed those people out of their money, she's been buying shit from Amazon. Boxes have been showing up and shit in her house. She got a new couch. She talking about getting a new car. How does one talk about getting a new car but don't have no money for one? And if she had the means to get one right now, how come she didn't get one then when the car was breaking down and stopping on her stupid ass with those kids in that car? How does she come up with all of this money? Scamming. Why you think nobody went over there and touched their GoFundMe? They already know what's up. They see exactly what it is. Ain't nobody stupid. That bitch ain't trying to get no attorney to fight for no children. That bitch is trying to get some money to do something for herself. That's what she's doing. That's exactly what she's doing. Not only that, oh, that September check that she just received, honey, that motherfucker was nice. Oh yeah, that baby, that check right there, that bad boy right there was something. I guarantee you after she showed her ass last month. She definitely received that check this week, honey. She definitely got her money's worth. So if she come over here talking about she ain't got no money, oh honey, yes she do. She got some money. Uh-huh. Y'all see Peach's dumb ass over there, bitch. Let me tell you something. See, you a silly goose. Let me tell you why you are, you dumb ass, ignorant bitch. Nobody's gonna go withdraw $10,000 out of their bank. Nobody. Unless you are going to go do something with that money that's very important. Nobody's going to withdraw that type of money out of their bank account for absolute nothing. See, you pussy asshole, like you like to call your audience, you're so damn ignorant, bitch, to where you just have to show people where you banking that, bitch. You going out and pulling out $10,000 and shit. You already know people be following you and some more shit. And you let people know where you bank at and that you pulling out 10 bands, bitch. Not making yourself an easy target, bitch. You are an easy lick. I'm trying to tell you. I mean, because you just want everybody to know that you got money. I'm happy that you got money, honey. I hope that 10,000 turn into 10 million for you, bitch, because you got all of those goddamn kids over there. They need to eat. They need clothes. You need to comb phenomenal and wonderful fucking hair, bitch. And you need to assist Gorgeous with hers. I have never seen somebody with such a ghetto mentality walking about talking about they got a big bag, big bank, but a bitch ain't owning shit. A bitch is accustomed to going to go buy cars that'll depreciate off the fucking lot as soon as you drive off that motherfucker. You can't do nothing with no car. You can only flip that bitch one time. But if you go flip some houses, bitch, hey, that could be a lifetime situation. I thought you worked into real estate. What kind of real estate you was in? Because, bitch, I would have been and owned properties by this point. I would never get on here and brag about shit. I hate motherfuckers that brag about the shit that they have, but don't own nothing. What do you own? I hate motherfuckers that brag about having degrees, but don't do shit with them. I can't do nothing with them either. Motherfuckers that get pimped out by the school board of education, honey. You get to paying all that money. Motherfuckers going to school for 100,000 and 200,000 and shit just to get out and not even find no fucking job. Boasting and bragging about shit, but don't have shit to show for it. At least have something to show for the things that you brag about. Then we could talk about something. Talking about cars that depreciate, that's not nothing to flex about. Flex about some properties is being in your name and things that you can rent out, things that you can put off into your kids' name to there where they can accumulate more wealth. You don't have a big bag and big bank and do nothing with it. You don't get a big bag and big bank and paying somebody else's rent. 3K, 2,000 and shit, bitch. Where's your mortgage at? How you doing classes on fucking teaching people how to be content creators, but you can't even keep your shit up and afloat? That's sad. You can't even keep your channels up. At least keep your channels up and teach the people, teach somebody. If you can't keep your shit up and you keep getting banned off your shit, then bitch, you're not, ain't shit phenomenal about you, bitch. You playing checkers on the chessboard, honey. You playing football on the basketball court, bitch. Teach your kids about financial gain and keeping it. It's good to be able to get it, but can you keep it? If you can't keep the money that you get, bitch, you good as broke as the people that you call broke. A big bag, your big bag is broke, bitch. Yes, it is. Nobody's gonna show themselves going to go pull out 10 racks. Only a person that ain't never had nothing or want people to know that they have something would do some shit like that. And who's hating? I believe we all have the same 24 hours, 365, 7 days a fuck a week, honey. But see, the thing of it is that y'all get y'all's money the way that y'all get y'all's money. Y'all shouldn't even be proud of this shit. I know y'all kids shouldn't be proud of. They should be ashamed and embarrassed as fuck. I mean, for real, for real. 10,000. She said these pussy ass hoes is mad because they can't go pull out 10,000. Bitch, why the fuck would I need to go pull out 10,000 for in the first place? What am I doing with it? Because, bitch, if you got a big bag, big bank, call your bill should be paid up and stuff. Because what are you doing? We know your man is not working. You can make everybody a success story but him. That's sad shit right there. The main person that you can have to assist you, he won't assist you for shit. Everybody's applauding that man for being a father, something that he's supposed to be, but you don't get no motherfucking cookies, cake, or no fucking crumbs for being what he's supposed to be. And neither do you, bitch, either. A lot of them get on here for validation. So if you validate me being a good mother, then I'm gonna believe that I am one, even though I ain't shit. If I know that I'm making piss poor choices, I'm gonna run it by y'all to see how y'all think about it. So then that way I can execute my plan and not feel so stupid about doing it because I got people on board with me because they say, yeah, that's cool to do it. When Peaches be thinking that she's shitting on somebody, she only be shitting on herself because listen here. You should have a lot of things by this time, honey, especially with you making a big bag, big bank, especially selling those waist trainers that the waist trainers, the ideal you stole from your sister, you hating ass bitch. Hating ass heifer. Because people do mimic what they can't mirror. People will try to do the same thing that you do and get mad when they can't fucking do it and talk shit. That's why Peaches and all these women on here be getting mad because they chose to get on here and show they piss poor struggle ass lives. And they get mad at the people that react to them, and they get mad and say that we're obsessed and that we need to find content of our own and we need to show our lives. And if we showed our lives, would nobody care? Bitch, nobody cares about yours either unless you have drama and bullshit going on in it. So of course people like to tune into a train wreck, bitch. Why not? If you want to put on a show, bitch, if you want to put that clown nose on your face, I'm going to be in the audience watching. What you going to do about it? Nothing. Hold on now. First of all, I'm going to stop you right there, H. Harris, okay? Because we're not going to make this a black thing. That's what we're not going to do. Okay, so I'm going to stop you right there. Okay, because black women can do what the fuck they want to do. If they want to become streamers, they can become streamers. I can't say to avoid to get jobs or not, because that may not be the case. But we're not going to chop it up to a black thing. So I'm gonna stop you right there before you proceed. Okay. All right. So just tread lightly with all of these black women, because I'm one of them. Okay. Tread really lightly. Now you can enjoy the chat and stay off in here, or you can just get sniped up out this motherfucker. Because yeah, that little statement that you made just rubbed me all the fucking way wrong. All of these black women, you say, can do what the fuck they want to do. Okay. But I don't think they should do anything to avoid a job or to not make no money, especially if the money that they're making is funny. See, it's okay for you to do what you want to do, but if what you want to do is not getting you paid, you got to do what you have to do. Okay. You have to do what you have to do in order to. That's how Peaches got to where she's at. Peaches had to utilize government assistance that she talk about, the pussy ass hoes that are on right now. She had to utilize that government assistance that she talked so down on for her to be able to collect that big bag, big bank. Okay. That's exactly what she had to do. She had to lean on the very same thing that she talks down on. That's what she was leaning the fuck on to help her get up on one leg. And if she gets on here, she talks down on her audience as if like she's so much better. But see, here's the thing. If the internet was to shut down right the fuck now, that bitch don't have no type of control as to turning it back on. It's gonna remain off. And homegirl and homeboy over there that's laying off in the bed that be sleep, he don't be keeping no fucking kids. Them kids be keeping their goddamn self. Let's just be very fucking clear. Because if he was keeping some kids, those boys' hair would be fucking cut or combed or something. Oh, and those kids over there wouldn't be behind and reading because Mr. Wood over there, that's such a great father, will be reading fucking books to them while he's been the bitch of the house and not the man. Because she wears the pants and she let it be known. She emasculates him every chance that she gets. She lets it be known that he doesn't do shit. She lets it be known that he won't help her with shit. She lets it be known that she has to be the father for Gergie McKay. So where Gergie McKay needs to be more around a man than he needs to be around her. Because honey, that bitch is stealing everything from him his senior year. He can't even record anything about his senior year because his mom was taking everything from him. She's recording all the shit on her damn channel. And then the bitch is on his shit like, bitch, go the fuck away. You are like a roach. You ain't lying, bitch. I'm glad you know exactly what the fuck you are. Bitch, go somewhere. Stay on your own shit. Bitch, you all over Wood's channel. Bitch, I wish the fuck I would create my baby's father a fucking channel, bitch, and be all on there posting like I'm him and saying shit to him, talking about myself in third person and shit. Bitch, you weird. You are weird as fuck. And your mama's even weirder. Now I heard her silly ass over there. You know what? I'm gonna say this shit. Listen here. It's not nothing cute about playing with God. You know, you got people that like to play with God, like they walking with God and like they God fearing and things like that. I've been seeing a lot of people playing with God that are hypocrites, that be lying, that are manipulators, backstabbers, gossipers. She don't know if she want to be walking with the Lord or if she want to be in the adult store. So listen here, ma'am. While you be over there defending your daughter, she be dragging the fuck out of you by that damn thing on your goddamn head. Be dragging you by your dreads, honey. Talking cash shit about your childhood trauma. I don't know if you're trying to get in her good graces or whatever the case may be, but I've been seeing your silly ass over there, honey, saying the things that you said. Nobody's jealous of your stupid ass, ignorant ass, slow ass daughter. If she got to get on her and talk about something happening to you as a child, about how your father did something to you to make a buck, bitch, and you say somebody jealous about that, bitch, I would never disrespect my mama in no type of way like that. I don't give a fuck what she did. I don't give a fuck what she do. I don't give a fuck if she do talk about me. She could talk about me till she's black and blue. But guess what? Guess what? She would have to live with the fact with whatever bothers her deeply rooted in her, that it's not gonna ever go the fuck away. And she have to live with that shit every day. And guess what? That's enough for me. That's enough for me. I ain't gotta hurt her. I ain't gotta say shit about her. Don't give a fuck about what she say about me. But you trying to defend her, talking about people jealous of her, I wish the fuck I would. If I have to get on her and drag the people that I know, that I love to get a buck, bitch, I would not be getting no bucks off of them. But if they tried me, bitch, guess what? Bitch, it's up in this motherfucking stuck, bitch, and all bets are off, bitch, and I'm not sparing no motherfucking body. But Peaches will get on here and straight target some shit. And her mama's over there defending that weird ass shit like it's normal. Ain't shit normal about you get on here talking about your family members and shit like that unless they on here talking about your ass. If they on here talking about you and broadcasting your business or whatever the case may be, then I can see you doing that. But if you get on here voluntarily just telling everybody's motherfucking business to make a buck, bitch, ain't nobody jealous about that shit. What part of the game is that? You selling your own family out for some money? That's weird. If motherfuckers is talking about you behind your back, let them talk behind your back because they know not to say that shit to your face. But you should never have to get on here and target anybody. Never. She got to get herself together. Together. She really do. She needs to get herself together because something wrong with that heifer. And something wrong with her mama too. The apple ain't falling too far from the tree when it comes with these bitches because you see how their mamas are. You see how Mama Dukes is. You see how Stella is. You see how Tracy is. So you now that explains how their daughters are. They get on here and defend the bullshit that they do. She always talk about her mama. That's how she get her. That's how she gets her jollies, honey. H. Harris already done got you up out of here. You can go right on to the block list where other fucking weirdos is at, where you want it to be. But I appreciate you for coming through. I always appreciate y'all come trolling. Because y'all give me a view. It contributes to my views. Thank you so much. Make sure yo stupid ass hit that subscribe button and that you hit that like button. And make sure you bring some more Yucca projects to come trolling up in this motherfucker to spam my chat so they can give me a view too. I appreciate that. It's a business transaction over here. It's just business. I don't take shit personal. What's up, Brewski? But yeah, nobody goes and flex and flaunt they shit like that. If you got it, you got it. Don't nobody have to know about it. You don't have to show and prove to nobody. You really don't. Let people speculate and let them think what the fuck they want to think. At the end, at the beginning, at the middle of the day is what you should do. But when you have to go out and pull $10,000 out to let people know that you making that shit, bitch, you broke as fuck. What you trying to say? Oh, if you have to go take your money out as soon as you get it, bitch. What you running for? You don't want the bank to close your shit down so where you can't get it. You don't want IRS to get your money. I be telling these people, this bitch will sit up here and talk about how she could teach classes, but have she taught y'all how she pay IRS every year? Have she taught y'all how she pay them goddamn taxes over there before that bitch get brought up on charges for tax evasion? Hmm. Hmm. Olivia be talking about Chrissy's with nine. Well, you know what? She's trying to catch right up with her. She's trying to catch up with Chrissy. Look at her. Look at her. This is the same bitch that said, you know what? I would never have so many baby fathers. Like, ew. Like, all of my kids got the same father. Now, bitch, look at you. That's why they say you got to be careful what you speak out your mouth. Your tongue is very powerful. You got to be very careful with the things that you speak, honey. Because look at you. Look at you. You got 5 kids, girl. You just 4 kids short, and you working on it. You don't mind the music, honey. Them people in there partying or whatever the fuck they in there doing. The kids and they daddy. Don't ask me. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, Web Kids last weekend didn't listen to Liv at all. I wouldn't listen to her either. She's not their mom. She just gave birth to them. IRS coming soon, probably so. Olivia be talking about Chrissy with 9. Well, man, her kids and AJ all 9 and 1 can't handle him. That's because she allows him to do whatever he wants to do. What's up, baby? Anything over 10K in the bank feds want to know what you're doing. Yeah, she took it straight out of there. She did. She took it straight the fuck up out of there. She decided that she was going to remove her money and take it out of there, and that's what she did. And she decided to upload it to let us know that she went and got it and that they counted it out and all of that. Like, she's weird as hell. That's how you know the people don't never have nothing. Because why would you have to go off in there to pull that money out just to show us that you got it? I'm glad that you got it, honey. I'm not no hating ass bitch at all, period. I have no reason to be. I know a lot of hating ass motherfuckers though. I most definitely do, but I ain't no hating ass bitch, honey. If you getting it and you able to make it like that, hold on, y'all. Damn, you said you think live behind almost 100K now in back child support, and what she fails to realize is that it's not going nowhere. I think the must report over 5,000. Yeah, that's why she here put the pull that shit up out of there. She has to do it every time she gets paid. So every time you get paid, you got to go pull out a big lump sum of your money out of your bank account. It's because you trying to make sure that they don't take that shit. Or you trying to make sure that you're not gonna be able to not get it if you need it. So you gonna take it all out. Ain't nobody finna take that type of money out for nothing at all. They not gonna take that type of money out for absolutely nothing. If your kids already got everything that they need and your shit is already paid up, what the hell would you be pulling 10K out of your bank account for? And why would you actually walk off into your bank account, stand in front of the goddamn person that's getting your shit and explain the process to how you getting your money? Let people know where you bank at, bitch. I'm not gonna let nobody where the fuck I bank at, where I stay at, or none of that shit. It's not none of your fucking business. It's not none of your business. People give information that shouldn't even be voluntary. And then when something happens to they stupid asses, then they be trying to play victim. But why? The same way that she's up there showing all the inside of her kids' school to show what her kids, to let it be known that her kids is going to some type of academy or some type of good school. Good for your kids. I don't know why people do things to try to make people hate off of them. That shit is weird behavior. Like, grow the fuck up. For real. Fast. Stop trying to make people mad. That shit is weird. Like, bitch, grow up. If you gonna show us something, show us you putting something in somebody's name that you can accumulate general money from and keep it coming. Keep that shit in your pocket. Olivia's gonna get all of that things done to herself, honey. She probably did, Virgo. She probably did go to the casino that she say that she don't be going to. You know, people will tell you what they want to tell you and show you what they want to show you. Remember, these are content creators. So they could show you what they want to show you and show you and not show you what they don't want to show you. And they can make you believe whatever they want you to believe if you believe it. Okay. You have to know who you dealing with. She left for Florida, never notified the parole officer. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure she had to get that approved in order to go to another state. So that's gonna be another thing that'll be against her stupid ass if that's what happens. Yeah, she gets penalties every time. That's what I explained to them. See, here's the thing. When my husband got put on child support, I told y'all what happened. Okay. He told her ass to go put him on child support because he didn't want to deal with her ass. He told her to put her on he didn't want to have to deal with her as far as the money went, so he decided that he was gonna go. He told her to put his ass on child support, honey. She went straight down there. She sure did. Honey, that baby, that man was on child support by the end of that year. His ass was on child support. He sure was, honey. And he had back child support because here's how the thing goes. This is how this happens here in Oklahoma. The child is born, right? If the mother is receiving any type of Medicaid or whatever the case may be, they pay for that child to be born. If that mother goes to seek any type of assistance regarding that child, especially if it's TANF, that's cash assistance here, TANF. Okay. If you go and receive TANF, which she did, they will file child support on the father, period. If the mother's receiving any type of cash assistance, they're going to file child support. They're gonna ask the mother that man's name and their information for that man, and they're gonna put his ass on child support. How he ended up having back child support is because from the time that she was born and what they had to pay for it, they charged his ass for it. He has to pay for it. So the child support payment was $262, but his baby mama was only receiving like 160 something of it, or something like that. Something like that. And the other portion was going to the back child support. It was getting paid to the back child support that was backed up. That's exactly what her stupid ass will be doing. So paying your child support is not ever smart. And not paying your child support is not ever smart. If you have child support, you're supposed to pay it. If you don't pay your child support, there's no telling. My husband's he was doing heating in there. He went to school. When he got out of prison, he went to school and he got his HVAC license. He showed the fuck did. He got out and he went straight to school. He got a trade, and that's the trade that he got. Okay. So I don't know if they ended up suspending his license, but if his ass wasn't paying that child support, they most definitely didn't. He couldn't use it no more. Probably expired, or probably need to do something with that shit anyway. Probably couldn't use it no way. So that's probably what the situation was. But yeah, they will most definitely suspend your shit, suspend your license and your license that you go and obtain to work for, that you're using to get money for. So yeah, you got to be mindful of that type of shit. You don't want to be on no damn back child support. There's people that are old, elderly, that still have to pay child support because that child support does not go away. It does not matter if you are collecting Social Security and you can no longer work no more. They will garnish that shit too. Child support can garnish any damn thing. It does not matter what you get. Child support can garnish any type of earnings that you receive. And that means your tax refunds, all of that shit can be garnished from you and can be taken from you because of your child support. Most definitely so. They don't care about how you gonna make it if you don't care if you don't care to pay your child support. hmm So you got women that may be receiving child support for their kids, and their kids are grown. Their kids are probably 60, 50. They probably got great grandkids and some more shit. Your child support don't go nowhere. That's not something that goes anywhere. That's something that stays for life until you pay it off. It's not going nowhere. Olivia's gonna be paying child support until the day she dies. Okay, that's what's gonna happen to Olivia. Olivia don't realize that this is not a game. I've been sitting up here trying to talk to this weird ass helper, but she don't want to listen to nobody because she thinks that everybody's against her. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't like her because I'm not gonna say that I don't like her because I don't. I'm gonna say that I don't. I'm not gonna say that I don't like her. I don't like the things that she do. And I don't have to like the things that she do because I'm not her and she's not me. She can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. And I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. And that's me getting on her, talking to her, trying to explain to her that this is not a game. Since nobody's telling her that, not even her mama's telling her that, not even Raquel is telling her that. And she has not obtained no attorney to tell her that. So I'm telling her stupid ass bitch, this is not a game. You cannot run from child support. It does not matter how old you get or if you cannot work, you're still gonna have to pay your child support. You're gonna have to make a way. They're not gonna care. They will garnish and take everything from you, no matter what you receive it, period. Sure will. Uh-huh. I guess she wants to have to deal with that, y'all. So if that's what she wants to have to deal with, then that's on her. You know, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. The last thing I want is some kids to be ripped from they parents or their mother, but if they need to, then that's what has to happen. It is what it is. I wouldn't want no kids. I hate when people make the statement that, people are trying to get people's kids taken away, and they just don't realize what happened to them when they get taken and put in the system, but they be getting abused by the motherfuckers that gave birth to them. Are you serious? So are you saying that you rather for them to be with somebody that's familiar to abuse them? And just assume that they're going to be abused if they go off into the system and somebody get them? This shit is weird. It's a catch-22 either way. Something could happen, but that does not mean that it will. You know. And if people really care about their kids, they wouldn't do shit to lose them. I understand that some people fall short sometimes and things do happen. You might fall short. You might get down on your luck. Something might happen traumatic in your life or whatever, may change you or alter you or whatever, to where you might not be in a position to do what you need to do. And your kids might get taken from you. But once your kids get taken from you, you don't do nothing to get them back, or you don't do nothing to try to see what you can do to be a better parent. If you can't get them back, then bitch, I can't be sympathetic towards that. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Feel how you want to. That's how I feel about the situation. You don't have to like it or love it or even respect it because you ain't gonna check shit. That's how I feel about it. If you love your kids, you wouldn't do shit to lose them. And you definitely wouldn't choose you over them. You definitely wouldn't want to go out and go to Florida when you're supposed to be spending time with them and then come back and act like you want them all of a sudden, but you want them when you're not supposed to have them. So in her mind, I'm their mother. I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want to whenever I want to. When I tell you I want my kids, you give them to me.
If I don't want to get my kids when I'm supposed to get them, and I decide to get them when I want them, you need to let me get them. This is her attitude. This is not how this is working. She thinking that she's supposed to get it and have it her way. And Gerard is like, no, it's not your way. It's the way it's going to be due to the court order. Period. And then she seemed like she was damn annoyed while she was off in the kitchen cooking those ribs. She was supposed to be excited. And then I heard her say something about her screaming. Oh yeah, I do scream at the older three children. I sure do. I sure do. Yeah, we know. And that's why they don't respect you. Because they're like, how do you even think that you have the authority to even scream at me, ma'am? Where have you been? Huh? Where have you been? See, what she's not realizing is that she's opening up doors for her kids to want to disrespect her due to her actions. And she don't need to get onto them about how they feeling because she's the reason why they feel that way. She does not need to think that the things that they hear about what's being said about her is making them feel some type of way. No, they see what she's not doing. They can see, they're old enough to see that themselves. No chitter chatter that they may be hearing being spoken about her is not making them feel some type of way. No, her actions and what she's not choosing to do for them is making them feel a way. They're not going to want to respect somebody that's not showing them that they're going to show up for them. She cannot expect that from her kids. If they're seeing that every time that she's supposed to show up to come and get them, that she's not, or if she's leaving them at school when she's supposed to be coming to come pick them up, they're witnessing all of that shit. And then she's the type of bitch that'll sit up there and lie to her kids and sit up there and tell them that no, it's not me, it's your dad. See, and that's how you bring kids in the crossfire, because then you start making them want to resent the other parent because of what you're saying. And that's not cool. You let your child form their own opinion about the other parent. You let them form their own opinion about how, let them have their own feelings towards the situation. And I don't believe that no adults need to be discussing Olivia in front of those kids. I don't give a fuck about nothing that nobody is saying. Gerard and Tanisha don't need to be discussing her in front of them. Even though I know Olivia does it to them, they don't need to follow suit with her because she's a childish ass bitch. So that's why she does it. She's childish. That's why she gets on here and disrespects Antonisha and Gerard while they're there. Because she doesn't have no type of respect. The last thing I would want to do is have friction with a female that's helping me, or not helping me, or that's helping my kid's dad with our children. If she's not doing nothing to her to harm my kids, then I'm not going to be having no issue with her. The only reason why you will have an issue with that woman is because you still want that man. And you can say you don't want that man all the fuck you want to. Your actions show something totally different because you fucked him. So you can't sing that tune because that tune that we ain't listening. We ain't selling what we ain't buying what you're selling. She wanted to say that Gerard wouldn't deal with her unless he didn't want to deal with the kids unless he dealt with her when she had the kids. But no, it seems like it's the other way around now. It seems like you're the clown that's doing that. Remember, you sending text messages talking about you want his black banana. They know who love them. They know who shows up for them and who comes to see them too. They know. What's up, Nikki? What's up, Rose? They are well aware. And it's her fault. She can't, what's up, Lala? She can't blame nobody but herself as to why those kids are acting out. What's up, Virgo Diva? I don't know if I spoke to you, baby. She gonna have to get it together. Most definitely so. She would take him back in a heartbeat. Yeah, you talking about Gerard? Yeah, she would. Hey, she would even take Zolo back if he came knocking at her door. All he would have to do, hey, you know what? I ain't got nowhere to stay, you know what I'm saying? So I think you should let me come and stay with you. She'll let him come stay. Olivia's a bust down. Olivia's a revolving door. Any of those baby daddies can come smash her, okay? She stood up there and talk. I don't want no man. I'd rather be single. Like, I just want to let you females know that allow your man to just cheat on you as long as he comes home, that you deserve better. And I just want to let you know, bitch, that you deserve better. And you shouldn't allow your baby's father to come give you a wet ass and not allow you to see your kids. Okay? Since we're giving advice and shit. Bitch, you need to not give no type of advice in regards to anything of a such because you are the weakest motherfucking link, like you said Jasmine was, bitch. You done took the crown. You are you are the jackass of the year, the donkey of the year. Let's just be very clear because you got on here boasting and bragging about fucking somebody else's husband that sit up there and left your ass after 8 years, 9 years with 3 kids and then made his side chick the wife that's over your children. And you want to call somebody stupid. Girl, how could you even do that? How is that even possible? Hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm. You can't get on here and talk like you just really got something to say when you ain't got shit to say, Olivia, because that doesn't even make any sense, okay? You can't get on here and try to give advice to women about what they shouldn't allow when you allow a man to come and screw you after he took your ass to court and took your kids away from, got your kids taken away from you, okay? All right? Shame on you for being the donkey of the year. That's what you are. Go ahead and get you some big ass ears up there. You like to put on the show, right? Oh, it was all for entertainment purposes. You think you slick? Huh. Well, it ain't gonna be for entertainment purposes when they lock your ass up, because that's gonna be real. Yeah, that's gonna be a real thing. That's probably why they are revoking your probation due to the fact that you did leave and go to Florida without consulting your probation officer. Because everybody knows that if you want to jump states or go somewhere and you on probation, that you have to consult with them and they have to approve that shit. You didn't get no approval now, did you? You most definitely did, because you most definitely wouldn't have told them, oh, I'm going down to Florida to see if I can better myself because I don't have anybody to watch my daughter Kalani. You didn't tell them that shit. You got up and you left and you went to Florida. Hmm. So I wonder what you're gonna have for what you're gonna have for the judge when they tell you about how you didn't. There's things that you're supposed to follow when you have a probation officer, and if you didn't consult with your probation officer, then honey, you're gonna get locked up. But see, Olivia thinks that Gerard is the one that really holds the cards or whatever because he's the one that can not let her see the kids. Though that's the only thing that he has control over. That's it. Everything else, the courts is the ones that control over. So you can't get them. You can't whip out your titties and your ass and your puss for them. Okay, they don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. So she gonna have to figure some shit out. Oh, the judge, he should want another drug test. We're going to see her shave her hair off. What's up, Crouton? How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome to the chat, baby. What's up? How you doing? I ain't never seen you before. Mm-hmm. 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 Bad parents have bad kids. Well, and it's not their fault. You can't blame the kids for being bad if the parents is not doing what they supposed to do. It's not their fault. Kids only mimic what they see. So if you're doing things in front of your kids that you're not supposed to be doing, saying things that you're not supposed to be saying in front of your children, whether they know better or not to not do what you do. I'm not one to do as I say, not as I do, because that's weird as fuck and that's very stupid to tell your child. Don't ever tell your child do as I say and not as I do, because if you're not leading by example, then you sound fucking stupid. If you want your kids to not do what you do, then you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, idiot. Boy, that's dumb. That's a dumb ass. That's the most dumbest shit I've ever heard. Well, no, it's not. It's other dumb shit I've been heard, but that's one of them for sure. Do as I say and not as I do. But you ain't leading by example. So that makes absolutely no sense. So that's why a lot of people grow up fucked up because of shit like that. That's weird. Because they don't have nobody to lead from example at all. They see their parents do stupid shit, but then their parents tell them not to do the stupid shit that they're doing. And they think that that makes logical sense to their kid. And then they wonder why their kid grow up being fucked up the way that they are. I'm just saying. Like, come on now. Weird. Weirdo. Yep. Raising them with a black woman on top of that. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. She'll get it together, I guess. But yeah. Jerry and her, let's see what you said, Taboo. What you said. Jerry and her are also so disrespectful and disgusting. Yes, they are. I mean, especially the part. This is the part that really grinds my gears, that really makes me feel some type of way. Is that Gerard was actually going over there to Olivia's house while those kids was there. That Gerard was going over there to that girl's house while those kids were there. one thing that you should never do is subject your kids to some type of shit like that, you know, because that leaves them in a situation to where they shouldn't have to be a part of. Don't ever put your kids in a situation to where they feel uncomfortable, to where they feel like they'll have to end up having to, if they get mad and they start talking and telling some stuff, then you're gonna be mad because they did. And you just can't automatically assume that your kids are gonna be okay with you doing stuff with their mom because it's their mom. Because even Olivia said that Robin wasn't with that. That Robin had a problem with that. So you would think that if you see that your child have a problem with what you're doing, that you wouldn't do it in front of them, especially that type shit. So evidently, Robin must have some type of respect for Antonisha, or maybe she just know that that shit is wrong for him to be doing. But why would you want to do something like that in front of your kids for your kids to be able to see that, and then they have to go and look at that other person that you gonna be hugging and kissing all on? What kind of shit is that? So I don't respect that shit. That shit right there is some low shit to do. Then not only that, you sit up there. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you what you finna watch, Crouton, because I've been watching your ass, and I'm about to tell you where you finna go. You need to go get on a salad, and this is not the salad for you. So I'm about to put you upstairs. Okay, all right. Ask the people on the block list what you're watching, so that you won't have to come off into the action and come off into the chat and spam my shit. Okay. Ask the block people up there what you're watching. They'll gladly tell you. Okay, because you definitely on the block list. Remember, over here, I don't time out grown ass people. I block people. I most definitely do. So if you're a childish ass an adult, if you're a child, if you're a grown kid, stay your grown kid ass in the clouds and don't drop down. Don't come and spam my shit. I will block your ass. I don't put people in timeout. I block them. I'm not gonna be like, since one person or a couple of people can't seem to get their shit together, that I'm gonna close my chat down. Nah, bitch, my shit is staying open. And I'm just gonna block you silly ass motherfuckers that come down. It's simple. No timeouts over here. We're blocking over here. I am blocking over here. Just so we have a clear understanding. Oh, well, looky who. Look who's live, honey. She got those eyes up there. So guess who decided to come live just now? Olivia. Honey, hold on. Give me just a second, honey. We supposed to do something. Just give me a hot second. Y'all just stay put. Let me go gather some things real quick so we can do something. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Y'all stay put. I see another one that I might have to snipe, but don't worry about it. I'll get their asses the fuck up out of here in just a second. But thank you for the view before I block you. Cause I see you. I see you. I see you. Spot a troll. I'm up. Snipe your ass the fuck up out of here. Wait for me, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, can y'all hear me? All right, hold on, because I'm about to switch devices. Hold on. Y'all can hear me? Hold on.